Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Academia School Simulator, episode 4 for our series here. I went ahead and got everything situated. We've got Sean Vanilla as our new teacher. I did reach out to him. This is actually him. This is his character in the game. He ended up getting a character in here for helping the developers with some of their testing and everything, which I think is absolutely awesome. So that's pretty cool that he's in it. And for those of you who don't know him, go check out his channel. PC Vanilla Strategy, or Vanilla PC Strategy, I think is actually how it goes. But he plays a lot of strategy games and tycoon games like me. And we did a collaboration together with a game called Interstellar Transport Company, and it was a lot of fun. So enough plugging there. Let's go ahead and get started. We've got more grants to get done, right? Because we've got the male and female toilet set up, which is great. Let's go ahead and unpause the game. Now everybody's leaving. It is the end of the day. We just hired him, but he's trying to leave too, which is fine. We'll go ahead and actually rush this so we can get through the day here. Janitors are on their way out. Okay, good. So we're going to get to the next day, and we should get those 10 transfer students, which should put us in the positive when it comes to income, which I didn't even know we were hemorrhaging that much, but we are, I guess. It must be from hiring the other teacher. But the extra students, plus we get a bonus 1,500 in income, that'll help us a lot. Nobody's here, so I kind of wish the day would push forward. There we go. All right, today is the day we get our new students. So we lose that 833 in cash flow, but hopefully it'll rebounce back around. We've got the 10, but we've got, yeah, we should have 10 coming today. Yep. So we get another $1,000 a day plus 1,500. Just a special income sort of for taking them, I guess, tuition income. Everybody coming in. There it is, tuition income, and we're only making $47. Wow. We're in a tight bind. If we don't figure something out, we're going to be broke. The only thing I could do is set up another classroom, essentially, but that's going to put me in the hole for a little bit. Let's go ahead and definitely request 10 more freshmen, because it's going to take 4 days for them to get here, so I can at least request it, and then I can set up the classroom on the last day. But I'm going to have to figure out how I want to cut this bill. What is killing me? Staff wages, obviously, but the only teachers I have are two mediocre teachers. Sorry, Sean, if you're watching. So, I mean, utilities is a freaking killer. Water, electricity. Water is killing me. Maybe the bathrooms are too big for what they are. I don't know. I could get rid of one of these. I guess I don't need both plate areas. Are my janitors busy? Are they even working? Yeah, get to work, guys. This place is absolutely disgusting. Oops, objects. I keep slowly like dismantling things as I realize I don't need as many of them. I really only need like one of these and one of these. That'll actually surprisingly save me a little bit in money, because these do cost money. Or not. 1953. Well, whatever. We just don't need them all. Everybody seems to be getting through just fine with the one. I like to put more up as we get more students, but aside from that, I really am hesitant to spend money. I guess that's what the grants are for, so let's figure out what we want to go for next and get that grant. Cleanliness is next to godliness, so we can build a janitor's room. We gotta hire 2 more janitors, and we gotta place approximately 1 more trash can, I believe. 2 more trash cans. His trash cans are getting pretty full, so we do need 2 more trash cans in here, I can already tell. And we probably do need 2 more janitors. The janitors do not appear to be keeping up with the 20 students. So I guess this would be a good one. We'd get 2,500 advance, so it'd probably be enough to set up our janitor location. We already got a room for it right here, so that saves us a ton of money because we're already paying to have this space and it's just blatantly not getting used. I also want to set it up so the students don't use these doors, so I gotta swap out these doors, but I don't have the cash for it right now. I say, yeah, let's go for this one. Let's apply for it. That's gonna give us a 2,500 bonus, and we can probably easily get it. I'm just worried that hiring the extra janitors is going to push us over the edge. I feel like we should wait till we get our extra 10 students. What a killer. All right. 47 cash flow. That's some rough stuff. But I'm wondering too if building everything with brick probably didn't help me. It probably used a lot of money. I'm wondering if I want to wait another day or two before I do this, because if I build this, it's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna get that extra money, but then it's gonna start costing me money probably because I got the 2 more janitors. What are the wages on the janitors? Oh, I can check here. Oh, they're only 50 a day each, so just an extra 100 a day. I would stay afloat with the extra money I got for the grant. Okay, I'd be fine. All right, let's do it. What do we need? Wow, 8 students absent. No way. Build janitor's room. Yep, what we're going to do. Hire janitor. Place trash can. Okay, so we got to get the janitor's room. Let's throw the zoning up, then we'll know what we actually need. Minimum size 4x4, kitchen sink, and a table. Oh, well, that's easy. Okay, so objects, janitor's room, a kitchen sink, which we could put here, and a table. So that costs us like no money. Oh, and we need 4 chairs. What the hell? Still though, that costs us like no money, and we're already pretty much done. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Boy, it would have been nice if we could have put a 4th one there. I technically don't even have any good location for a 4th chair. Oh, it's gonna bother me. There's like no good spot. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. That's a little bit better. Hey, cool. Our janitor's got a room now, and it didn't really cost us that much money. The only thing we need to do now is hire 2 more janitors and place 2 more trash cans, which we need 2 more trash cans. These all keep filling up pretty quickly, so I'm not even worried about doing the trash cans. I think it's a necessity at this point. So trash can, somewhere as though where it makes sense. Right up here by this thing makes sense actually. Well, 1 by there, and just 1 off over here. Okay, so that's that. We just gotta hire 2 more janitors, and I'd like to, but we'll leave them how they are for now. Okay, and I want to change these all at the staff door, but we'll wait till we get the grant money before we do that. How many more days? 3, so it'll be 2 tomorrow, which is good. We'll wait for the students to leave. I'm not gonna hire my 2 janitors today. We'll hire them the next day. It actually might not be bad to have the 2 janitors. These 2 guys are struggling to keep up, I'm noticing anyways. There's a lot of dirt everywhere, all dirt in here. Dirty. Wow, that guy's taking the bag of trash home. That's dedication to your job. He took that whole bag of trash home with him. I'm okay with that. Okay, let's hire our 2 janitors now. Oh, wow, the 600 hiring fee though. But that's okay. We got the 2,500 for the cleanliness completed, so that's enough to keep us afloat. We're only down 83 bucks. That's not bad at all. That'll keep us plenty afloat until we get our extra 10 students. Oh, that we have to still build a classroom for. Yikes, I didn't think about that part. But at least those 2 janitors are going to help us. Is 8,000 going to be enough to build another classroom? We'll build it the next day. I'm not going to build it today. I may start like the very foundation of it today just to get it up because I want to make sure my workers can get it up. I could fire a worker. That would help a little bit, but not really. Is there any like things for expanding? I don't think so, other than expanding to like 50 and 75 and stuff. And junior and senior students, there's no other way. You know, I'm not going to do sophomore just yet. And I'm not building a club or anything. I don't have a library and a computer lab. That's friggin' going to be expensive. Alright, let's get the basics of our classroom laid out at least. We know what it's got to look like. These are 10. Concrete walls 100, really. That's expensive. They're all the same after that, though. Wow, the staff doors are extremely expensive, too. Alright, we're going to put another freshman classroom right here. So, it's going to cost us a pretty good amount to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to make sure I don't mess this up because it's expensive to mess it up. Which I also should probably not put the door ones there because that actually technically eats into my profits. It's expensive, but like I said, we've only got 2 more days for 10 more students. That's going to put us into the positives pretty well as long as I keep this number low. Hiring another teacher is going to hurt us a little bit, but... ultimately, as it stands, we'll have just the foundation down. I'm not going to do anything else. I don't want to furnish it or anything because I don't want to pay any extra money than I have to. Yeah, staff doors are something I want to do because, see, I've got students sitting in the janitor's room. That's no bueno, but I can't do staff doors because they're $200 each, and I definitely don't have that kind of money. Like, not even close to that kind of money. Boy, another teacher's going to hurt me immensely. If I get another 1,000 though, plus another teacher, and if I pay like a teacher $300, I should ultimately be making a profit of like 500 if it goes out right. Then I could take the grant for the... I don't know. It seems like in this game, some of the stuff you don't really need. Like, yeah, I got the school health grant. I'm going to do it because obviously, like, a school should have a good nurse station, but in my mind, it doesn't seem like it's something that really needs to be done. I wish schools were set up more like this. Could you imagine, like, getting to walk outside between classes? That would be awesome. More schools should be set up like this. Obviously, colleges are set up like this, but I think more... I mean, I guess it's more of a liability thing than anything because a student could get injured or walk off or something or kidnapped. I don't know, but I just wish, like, high schools were more set up like this. Okay, they're going to be here tomorrow, so we've got to get this done. Because if it's not done today, they're going to have no classroom to go to, and that's going to be a problem. But luckily, the rest of the stuff that's left over is very minor details that our workers will easily be able to keep up with. No issue there. This is like the timeout chair right here. Is pretty much what I look at it as. Right in the front of the classroom. The most embarrassing spot for it to be, too. Okay, it's zone this as a class. And it'll be set up and ready to go for tomorrow. The only thing I got to do is hire another teacher. We don't need to get anybody, like, crazy. German... Gorney, Peter Green, Drew Durnell. I'm just gonna go with the cheapest at this point. Yeah, cheaper are gonna, the cheap ones are gonna be the sucky teachers, but what do you want me to do? I don't have a lot of money. 300's pretty good. This guy really sucks. He's good at art though. And he's a $3,000 sign-on bonus. God, we're freaking hurting right now. There, go ahead and get your classroom set up. Alright, we've only got 2,700. We're going to take a hit of 383, but hopefully these extra 1,000 students coming will balance that out, and we should be turning a profit of about, I'm going to guess 600 after everything's figured up for the next day with the utilities and whatnot with the next classroom running. Hopefully a 500, 600 profit, which would be the best profit we've had so far in the game. On top of that... we'll get the 1,500 tuition income. You know what I just realized? Classes are a minimum of 10. But I don't know what the maximum is. Could I put more students in here? Could I build my classrooms bigger and I could throw, like, if I threw like 2 or 4 more students in each classroom, maybe say I made them classes of 15, that would be extra money, extra subsidy for students. And it'd still be the same teachers teaching them, so it would just be pure profit, because I'm not going to take any... I should probably make the classrooms bigger. Or pack them a little bit more full, which is something I could do. I don't have to have the desk spaced out like this. It looks nice like this, and it doesn't bother me as much having it like this, but I could fill all these spaces here with students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 18 in a class really isn't that bad. I mean, 10 is actually a pretty big luxury, and this clearly isn't a prestigious school because I'm dirt freaking poor, and all my teachers suck and have bachelor's degrees. So, I mean, there's our 10 transfer students. There's our income, so 400. It's almost $500. But yeah, I could put 8 more students. It'd be a class of 18. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when I went to school, I'm pretty sure there was like, I'm pretty sure my classes were about anywhere from 13 to 18 students, or, you know, it definitely wasn't 10, I'll tell you that. It would have been nice. I had pretty big classrooms, actually, in my school. 9 students. I'm getting a lot of students sick. How are we grade-wise? Cleanliness is at least good. Our passing rate is awful. Yeah, I'm going to request more students. We're going to try it. We're going to give it a try in our first classroom. We're going to stick 8 more students in here. So I'm going to request 8 more students. We're going to request 8. It's going to take 4 days for them to get here anyways, so we'll set up all the extra benches. Actually, we'll do it today. We'll set it up 2 days out or something, or a day out, and see if it even works. If it doesn't, then we'll just get rid of the request. But we'll request 8 more. That'll be an extra $800 a day with the same teacher teaching. So I could, if I did it per each classroom, I'd be getting like almost $2,500 a day, and then I could start doing some more subsidies. We could build 1 more freshman classroom over here, and then I'm going to be looking to expand to sophomore students. Well, I've got a lot of delivery for food, and I don't know why I've got so much. I'm glad we added on the janitor's room, though, and we got 2 more janitors. That seemed to help a lot, actually. I feel like the one thing I have about the game that I don't know if I like is that, for the most part, building the club and building the nursing area and everything, they don't seem to really do anything aside from just making you getting the grants to expand, because the passing rate is affected on whether the students learn anything from the teachers and what they get for grades and on their test scores, I assume. So how does like having a nursing station affect that? It doesn't. And if my cleanliness is already A because I've got the janitors, and there's nothing here for like a grade for like health, so having a nursing station doesn't really seem to do anything. Maybe having a nursing station makes it so less students are sick, but I wouldn't honestly know that, I don't think, unless it told me. Let's see. Students and staff will inevitably get sick. Build a clinic so they have somewhere to go when they have the flu. So, like, I don't know if that helps. Like, will that help with less students showing up absent? Do I even care? Do I get less money if students show up absent? I don't think I do. I think I still get the same amount of money. I guess the only reason if I wanted the students making sure they were here is so I would get a better passing rate. But would it affect my passing rate? Like, these are questions I have. These are questions I have and I don't have the answers to. I'm just trying to figure out the purpose. Why bother expanding? I mean, I guess for the sake of playing the game, but why build a club? Like, okay, so students have fun. Well, does fun affect my passing rate? I'm not sure. Maybe. Let's see if we can find out. Hold on. Before I throw the book at the game. You know, he's well fed. He's very comfortable because he peed, I guess. I usually feel very comfortable when I pee. Oh, he's only comfortable now, pee. Oh, he's well rested, excited, very clean. Okay. Bladder is going down. Motivation. Okay, I'm assuming... See, I can't hover over this and get any tooltips. So, I'm assuming maybe his fun has something to do with his motivation. And as motivation drops, he learns less. So, maybe if I keep the fun up... I mean, it seems to be dropping, but it could also be an effect of the fact that the guy's got to go to the bathroom and he's getting hungry and his health... But I'm going to imagine the fun is affecting this a little bit. Wow, he's really good at math, though. Those are all things that I guess like you don't really know unless you play the game for a bit and find out by watching and observing. Some tooltips would be handy for, like, if I could hover over fun and it would say, keep your students, you know, from getting bored. When students get bored, it affects their motivation, which affects their learning, their ability to learn or intake information. Delivery room is getting kind of full. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't understand why we're not cooking all this. I've only got 2. Oh, I could get another fridge. That would help, but I really don't want to spend the money. I feel like I shouldn't have to spend the money for another fridge. I don't remember ever getting to eat like 3 meals at school, but okay. I actually remember going to school hungry all the time. I never ate. Okay, so we're going to leave it off here because we're out of time. Hey, we're doing pretty good, though. 3 classrooms up and running. Aside from that, we haven't messed with too much, but we did get the janitor's room set up. What do I want to do next time? Well, next time we're going to see how this works out, increasing the size of the classrooms. If this works, I'm going to request 16 students and flush out the other 2 classrooms. That'll get us a good income. With that income, we're going to set up 1 fully set up freshman classroom. That'll give us 4, which I think will be fine. And then we'll work on getting this sophomore wing set up over on this side here. And with the profit I'm generating, I'd like to get some staff doors up so I can stop my students from going into certain areas that I just don't think that they need to be in. What else? And then we'll be close to school expansion 50, so we might be able to get that. We really could apply for it here soon. If we set up and get more students in all these rooms, then we will be able to get that. And then we'll start working on the health and the club and stuff like that. But all right, we're going to go ahead and leave it off here. So I want to thank you all for joining me. I do hope that you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.